Throw the Town Sports Podcast. Just a heads up, this show contains adult language, unfiltered opinions, and a whole lot of passion for sports. If you're easily offended, this might not be the spot for you. But if you can't handle the heat, hit the subscribe button. And don't be a dick.
Man, what's the deal? We back in the building, man. Throw the Towel Sports Podcast. I guess the drop was back in the building again, too.
So nice you had to say it twice.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Throw the Towel Sports Podcast. We in here, man. My boy Ace Juice. What's the deal, man? Captain Great, as usual. King James couldn't be here today. You know what I'm saying? He's traveling. And, you know, safe travels and landing. I hope to see you and hear from you, you know what I'm saying, sooner than later. Shout out to Trav and everybody else in the front row ringside. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere in between. We are back with another episode. We got some shit to talk about, most definitely. Trae Young being traded to the Wizards for a little bit of nothing. We got.
I'm happy you said it, not me.
College football playoffs starting today, 7:30 Eastern Pacific.
7:30 Eastern time.
7:30 Eastern time.
It says ESPN/ABC, but you know how cheap those motherfuckers are.
I'm so involved in the time frames, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely I still get them confused to this day. That's how confused. You know, that's how I'm intertwined. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the NFL, of course, man. It's heating the hell up this weekend. It's a hot one. You understand? On top of everything, it's my fucking birthday.
Not even just this weekend. This past week.
This past week in general, definitely correct. You know what I'm saying? Did I mention this? My birthday again Saturday. I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that again. On top of all the sports sauce that we got, you know what I'm saying? It's lit all weekend. You know, I'm with that shit. Let's get it. What you got, bro? What we talking about first, man? What you want to tackle?
Honestly, I'd like to hop right into this college football playoff if you're cool with it.
Hey, so man,
our first game is tonight, which is Thursday, January 8th at 7:30. We have Ole Miss versus Miami.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night we have IU versus Oregon in a rematch earlier this season. There was a banging game, but let's talk about this first game first. We don't need to know who we think is going to win everything. We'll get to that. You know, we got plenty of time
for
the championship. But Kat, we have Miami that, you know, we can't love them. We can't love them whatsoever.
Man, there's no love there.
Versus an SEC team, Ole Miss, that like, you know, motherfucker, we can't love either. So out of two teams that we can't show any love to, who are you at least willing to be like, they all right?
I'm going with Miami, man. I think what we seeing out of Ole Miss playing against Ohio State, was that? No, Alabama. I'm sorry.
No, IU played Alabama.
No, not IU.
Ole Miss played Georgia.
Georgia. Sorry about that, y'all. Look, see, trying to get my brain back. Shout out to the green room and the stuff that's in there. Yeah, dog. Ole Miss beating Georgia. That was definitely a shocker, but can they continue the Cinderella story? I think this is where it stops because Miami is pretty serious over there on defense. One thing I can say about Miami is they have still, probably to this day, the top recruiting class. Like most NFL players in history. And majority of them done all won Super Bowl championships. If not, it got a jacket You know what I'm saying?
The
And all I'm
Miami
saying,
Hurricanes just came off of demolishing everybody's favorite, everybody in the media's favorite,
killed them.
former champion, the Ohio State University. Fuck eyes.
Yeah.
Also, just want to buck the fuck eyes. We don't care about you. But, Cap, who are you
Miami.
picking? I don't need to hear a score. I don't need to hear anything. Your prediction: who walks into the championship game between SEC, Ole Miss, and ACC, Miami?
I'm going with ACC, Miami. Definitely a powerhouse. SEC. I mean, Ole Miss has been good. It's been good, but Miami's about to humble you real quick. I can say that. They ready, man. They playing like they ready, bro. They obviously they deserve it. We see what they went through. We see what everybody had to go through to get in the fucking playoffs. Let's be for real. But with this new stuff. But Miami, bro, I'm going Miami going into the ACC. Miami going in over Ole Miss.
I'm gonna go ahead and say one thing real quick. First off, fuck the SEC. Secondly, this is the only time you are ever going to hear this out of my mouth. Go Canes. I want to prove a point here today. I want to prove a point that way too many SEC teams got into the college football playoff to begin with, and it's to me it's beautiful if this year there's not a representative of the SEC in this championship game, and also you can't the committee moving forward. You kind of fucked yourself by saying if you lose your head coach, your running back coach,
right,
your offensive coordinator who's still allowed to be with that team for the time being to help the other guys that aren't there anymore make money, but has been traveling back and forth from Baton Rouge to Ole Miss. Charlie Weiss Jr., we know Charlie Weiss well. He shit the bed up here at Notre Dame many years ago. But if you're Ole Miss right now, did you really lose anything by getting rid of Lane Kiffin, or did LSU do you a favor? I personally think LSU did you a favor. And if any of these boys that are on that team currently still want to stay after this run you're making, minus Coach Kiffin, hats off to you.
Most definitely.
But in this exact situation, fuck the SEC. I'm as a Notre Dame fan, I'm not even a hater. Miami, you're playing great. You obviously deserve to be there. Go handle business.
Yeah, I'm with that, bro. That's it. That's all I got as far as that goes, because that's all I want to see happen. Just go handle business. You know what I mean? Then we gonna let the Crimson, the real Crimson, you know what I'm saying, let IU come on over there, handle business, and go ahead and win that shit. You know what I mean? I see it right now, man. I'm trying to tell you. I don't I don't see nothing else around it. Ain't nothing
Jay
stopping them at this
Alexander,
point.
Preston, how y'all doing tonight?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Now, I really don't even think we need to spend much time here, do we? The other game, Friday at 7:30 p.m.
Same time.
Eastern Standard Time. The Hoosiers in a regular season rematch against the Oregon Ducks. IU won the game earlier this year. It was a decent game. Don't get me wrong. I'm seeing all indications that Oregon may have the higher rated quarterback according to NFL scouts. Fernando Mendoza, IU won the Heisman, but no disrespect to their quarterback. On three, say who thinks going to win this game. 1, 2, 3. IU.
Hoosiers.
IU. All right. All right. I think that's all we need to cover right there.
Yeah, that's it. It ain't nothing else going.
Get that out of the way real quick.
Did y'all see what Heisman Mendoza did? Did y'all see what he did over there? Did y'all see that? If y'all didn't see that, I'm gonna need y'all to go look at the Heisman Mendoza highlights. Just type in that on YouTube. I bet it'll pop up just like that. Heisman Mendoza highlights.
Hashtag did that.
That part. And it's gonna show you what he did. Because what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, He not. I don't think he's letting this. I don't think it's going in vain, bro.
He was
You don't let
beating
no
Alabama
performance.
so bad they kicked a field goal down 3 possessions so that they did not get blanked. That's what the fuck happened. So,
The boys know what they doing, man.
well,
Swag Natty over there, Coach Swag Natty.
what we're trying to tell y'all is fuck the SEC, go Hoosiers.
That's it.
Other than next show, we'll come back with you, and we got 10 days. It looks like to recap whatever happens here, but I think we're telling you what the future is going to be.
Go and bring the title back to
I don't like Miami. I
Indiana,
don't,
man.
But I'll tell you what, I hate the SEC more at this moment. So
yeah,
let's go.
Go and bring the title back to Indiana, man, where it belongs. Just go and bring it back one time, man. That's it.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. But yeah, that's what we got on that, y'all. We ain't holding y'all up too much on that. NFL, man, let's get right into it, bro. We got the game of all games, is what the people like to say. I would like to say this is America's game. You know what I mean? The Bears versus the Packers.
We knew last week, regardless of either one of the outcomes, that this one was coming.
Again, but it's not going to be the same. The complications and the ramifications, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you guys that right now. Somebody's got to go home, plain and simple. No more staying over. No more pitching the tent. You know what I'm saying? No more can I play video games, mom, over here just a little bit longer. It's time to go home. You know,
and you got a Packers team that's been beat the fuck up for a while.
Yeah, the main guy,
Jordan Love,
just traded him and Michael Parsons. They both out. I think, you know what I'm saying. I think Michael Parsons got an ACL.
Oh yeah. He's fucked up, but I think Jordan Love will be back for this game.
Well, we that's what they better hope. You know what I'm saying? Because if he is, they got a hell of a chance. You hear me? They got the highest chance, I feel like, of winning that game if they do. Because the defense of the Chicago Bears is what's going to have to show up. Caleb Williams, they already expected him to do what he's been doing, which is no far cry from spectacular. I'm gonna say that. Second year, 2 year. What are you, 2 year player, right? Second year,
second OC.
You know what I'm
but
saying? Come on now.
I think you found your coach.
You got to get it together, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really where you clamp down and all that smart shit. I hope you've been practicing. You know what I'm saying, and getting it out the way, because I tell you what, and they going into Green Bay.
No. Green Bay's going to Chicago.
Oh, that's now the Soldier Field. Hey, I don't even know. Is it still Soldier Field?
Yeah, this year we had the 2 games that they linked up. We had the Bears lost 28-21. The Bears won at home 22-16 in overtime. So that's about a close to a toss-up as you can get. Division rivals. Luckily, this weekend doesn't look that bad weather-wise. I think we're going to get some wind and some rain, maybe some lake effect snow, but it shouldn't be.
That's how it always be.
It shouldn't be terrible for this time of year. So
until Green Bay bring that Green Bay ass weather over there, and then something always happen during them games, dude. The weather always do some crazy ass predictable shit. Between Chicago and Green Bay, to me, is like some of the coldest places. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody gonna bring some fucked up weather juju with them. Watch, Green Bay gonna pull up. They gonna bring a little bit of snow, because it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Just so be it. You know what I mean? The game, it'll be turned into the game of the century. It starts snowing on a sunny day. It's like, and then they had a game of the motherfucking classic, and then that'll be that. It's crazy, man.
Hey, Kevin, if you can you pull up that bracket real fast?
Yes, sir. Once again, everybody like, comment, subscribe on the way in and on the way out. In the words of my man Ace, don't be a dick.
Throw the Towel Sports Podcast.
Let me go to the private NFL playoff bracket. The bracket. I told myself that I'm gonna try to go get on Kill Tony one time, man. That's a funny show. Shout out to Kill Tony in there, man. That shit's
Just so
hilarious.
you can get fucking completely torn apart by whoever's on the
Hey,
dais.
hey, man, I'm funnier than what you think, man. I'm telling you, man.
Prove it.
Got some stuff in my sleeve, dude. Got some fucking stuff under my sleeve, man. Why ain't they showing me the hold on. Okay, here we go. I clicked on the wrong one. My fault. My bad. Share the screen. Share the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the now NFL bracket. We
So we
have
see down there 7 seed Packers, 2 seed Bears. Cap, who you going with?
man, that is a tough one. I'm not even joking. But they kind of cancel each other out. You know, I think it's gonna be a fairly even game. But if I'm picking, I'm going with my heart and not my hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Chicago. Probably one of the many times you ever hear me say this. I'm going with Chicago. And just for the simple fact, I know my daddy probably sitting up there watching this game right now because he's a fucking Chicago to the death. So I'm going to Bears, bro. Number 2 Bears over the Packers. I think it's gonna be a real close game, bro. It's gonna be a lot of field goals.
I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there. I think it's going to be another fist fight like it always is.
Right.
And it seems like if you're looking at the series this year, last couple of years, home field advantage does mean a little bit something. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and lean Chicago myself. Now, let's go ahead and move on up this bracket here just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We have the San Francisco 49ers, the 6th seed, at the Philadelphia Eagles. Cap, where are you going with that one?
Man, that's gonna be a good one too, man. But I think
that's either going to be the
Francisco,
best game we've seen or the worst game we've ever seen.
Yeah,
there's no in between with those
there's
teams.
no other way around that. Yeah. But San Francisco, to be honest, San Francisco has been on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Up until
I ain't
last
gonna
week.
say that. I ain't gonna say the Eagles. Yeah, up until last week, but they've been on more of a road than the Eagles have. I don't know, unless the Eagles has been undefeated up to this point. Like, I ain't really been seeing the Eagles play no kind of like crazy undefeated ball. You know what I'm saying?
No, this is a very, very vulnerable Eagles team. This is not who
Yeah,
walked into the playoffs last year, in my opinion. This is different. It feels a lot different.
I'm
I don't
going
seem
with
to
the
feel like
West
there's
Coast.
any camaraderie there. This is
And McCaffrey over there playing out his mind right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he over there when he in that zone like that. Like, this how he was looking that one year when they was supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? And they fucking like it just blew up in their face. So. Man, I'm going with San Francisco, bro. They got something to prove this year. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take San Fran on that one for sure.
we don't know. I can't look up right now exactly what the weather's going to be like in Philly, but I can tell you right now that the hate in Philly is going to be very, very fucking real.
Negative.
And San Francisco, their defense has been rocky this season. You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
the Philly offense as a whole has been shaky as fuck too. So like I can't say like 1-2 punch you here on this game. It really comes down to who's going to be able to run the ball and who's going to have more success. And I don't care who gets upset by this, but I'm going to go with the team that's been running the ball more efficiently the entire season, and I'm going to go ahead and go with the also again go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, right here on the road, I think that the Niners are. I mean, what can't they do? Their defense is banged the fuck up. But tell me one thing that Philly name one game this season where you watched Philly and you were just like, oh damn, they're that team again. You can't. You can't. They had everything was just underwhelming. The Niners that were on a hot streak, they shit the bed last week against Seattle, who arguably has the best defense in football. So I think that's why we both landed where we landed. Both got Bears, both got Niners. Cap.
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks ago, not too long ago, the Rams rolled into Carolina and got their asses handed to them for no goddamn reason whatsoever, other than Matthew Stafford just didn't fucking show up, and the rest of the team did not show up. We do see that Devontae Adams should be available for this game this week. Does that make a difference to you? Are you taking the Rams or the Panthers?
Definitely doesn't make a difference to me, brother. I'm going Rams all day. Definitely not gonna let that shit happen to them again. The Rams done actually been pretty decent on the road this year. You know what I'm saying? If I want to say they probably don't win a decent amount of their games too. Like probably the last 4 out of the 5, they done won at least, man, if not 3 to 4. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 4 out of 5. So I'm going with the Rams, bro. Plus Devontae Adams back, Puka Nakua been showing the fuck out. Like what? Like I love Puka Nakua in general. You know what I mean, as a football player because he get it done, dog. Like I can totally see why. Like everything kind of makes sense if you got a person that can replace a person. You know what I mean? Like when they got rid of Cooper Cup, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh man, you got rid of the triple threat." But Cooper Cup was already at the end, you know? Like Cooper Cup was already at the end. And
But here, Cat, hear me out on this. You said so the Rams did indeed win 3 out of their last 5. That
mhm,
was against Arizona, who is trash. That was against Detroit, where I love them and I hate them, but they're not in the playoffs. They
yeah,
lost in overtime by 1 fucking point to
yeah,
Seattle. They got their asses handed to them when they had a chance at the 1 seed still at Arizona, and they beat the shit out, or at Atlanta, my bad, and they beat Arizona again. To me, this all comes down to Matthew Stafford. How many turnovers are we going to have this week, bud? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it if you can keep that under 3 turnovers?
This
It's not like
Carolina defense ain't shit though.
it ain't like the Panthers' offense is shit either. The Panthers'
Right.
defense is decent. Let's give a little bit of credit where credit's due. Last time they played, the Panthers won 31-28. So they did something right. You know what I mean? But here, if Matthew Stafford, this is what this all comes down to. You had the MVP by the balls, and then these last 5 games, you let it go. And honestly, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Drake May, you had a great season. You are more than likely the MVP now because Matthew Stafford just let it go and kind of just fucked up there at the end. I think this is a team of redemption, though. I think that this defense is no joke. I think that you're not going to get your ass handed to you twice on the road. You're not going to go out like a clown and get embarrassed. I think that the NFC West was the best division in football this year, and I think that all 3 of them teams that are in that NFC West advance to the next round.
I agree.
I would love to see Rams Seahawks. I would love to see Bears Niners. Let's get messy. Let's see where it goes, right?
Man, I would like to see I would like to see the Rams Seahawks too, you know what I'm saying? For that throwback battle, Cooper Cup over there in Seattle.
After
You
the
know what I'm
game a
saying?
couple weeks
Against
ago, Sam Darnold shook Matt Stafford's hand and says, "See you in a couple weeks."
see,
I
you
want to see
know what I'm
that come to
saying?
fruition.
Shit. You know what I'm
Either
saying?
that or
So
let's get all the way fucking messy. Let's go Panthers for no goddamn reason. All the way to the ship, baby.
Woo. Hey,
All the way to
let's
the
go all
ship.
the way to the ship. Hey,
I
look.
want to see. I want to see Panthers Jags for fuck.
Oh shit. Don't fucking say
So I
that
got
shit.
a little bit ahead of myself right
No,
there.
yeah,
But
don't say that
so
fucking
Cap,
Jags
now that we're here,
motherfucker.
let's look at the look at the other side of things. We'll go ahead and start at the bottom. Your number 2 seed, New England Patriots, taking on a Chargers team that at the start of the season had a lightning bolt up their ass, literally, and then
Literally.
just that whole battery and that whole team fizzled the fuck out when Herbert got hurt. And
Yeah.
then now you with all the offensive weapons you have, you can't find that again. Are you going Patriots that have been steady and true this entire season? Or are you taking the Chargers, who, in my opinion, always have a puncher's chance in this?
Man, I don't know.
We are
The
at
Patriots,
Foxborough too, so we got a warm weather team coming to the cold.
and I mean the Patriots been fucking blazing this year. I mean, what can I say? Like, I hate to say it as much as I hate to say it, and I mean that.
You know what? I feel like I just
Shit.
hate any team that wins that often, dude. Like I never hated Tom Brady. I just got fucking tired of hearing his
Oh
name all
no,
the time.
I definitely fucking
And the
hated
fact that
Tom
New
Brady.
England took like what 3 years to possibly find a new one, it's just revolting. Like it
Yeah,
pisses me right off. But he's a
but they
likable
they
guy. You
some
know
way
what I mean?
somehow some way New England be them teams that bump up on the fucking lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like they get some shit like, oh shit, here come New England again, just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to Joshua for just blowing up the comment section right now.
man. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. The Patriots coming for y'all next. Look. The salt tastes amazing. Hey, I love it. Hey, nah, man.
I'm just saying, like, I'll give the Chargers a puncher's chance, but when it comes down to, in my opinion, I don't want to get ahead of myself. The team this season that I thought was most consistent from week 1 to week 18 was the New England Patriots. Sorry, week 1 they had a rocky run. I think they played the Raiders week 1.
Yeah,
And that was they were figuring shit out. Since that for week 1, they have been nothing but fucking consistent. I I give the Chargers, like I said, a chance, but I'm not surprised if this is 17 or more point ass whooping. I'm
right.
choosing the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm going with New England, bro. They in Foxborough, you know what I'm saying? They definitely not letting this one creep away. They this close, you know what I'm saying? They gonna end up doing what they gotta do for sure. The Chargers, there's been a nice ride, but they, like you said, they
Hey,
started off with
hey,
that lightning bolt up their ass.
Chargers, thank y'all for making it.
Man,
Better luck
appreciate
next
y'all.
season. This
Yeah.
ain't your year. This ain't the matchup you wanted, brother.
Yeah, this ain't it. This is not. You don't want no smoking fucking
I got a feeling
Patriots.
you're walking into an ass whooping you cannot handle.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you one thing too. Like being an avid watcher of the Patriots, bro. Like I'm so good at watching the Patriots and knowing what they capable of doing. Like I called they loss against the Eagles when the Eagles won that first Super Bowl when they had Nick Foles, right? Like called the literal change of the game. Like I seen it.
Oh, we ain't even talking about that anymore. This is
Yeah,
entirely that
but
was
this is
years. That's in the past, brother.
entirely
We're
a
talking
whole
about here
nother.
and now.
You know what
We're
I'm saying?
talking
This is
about here
entirely
and
a whole.
now.
But to see, you know what I'm saying, from what they came from and how they just crept the fuck back in, all of us. Like I said, all of a sudden, here come the Patriots. Whoop de doo. You know, they back in this shit. So y'all going into some shit, and I hope y'all ready. You know, like just take the ass whooping gracefully. That's all I'm gonna say.
Moving on to the next game, we got the how in the fuck did you end up as the 6th seed,
Oh
Josh?
Jesus, fuck it.
Versus look at you, Trevor, in Jacksonville, right?
Look at Trevor.
God damn it, Josh Allen.
Motherfuckers.
The boogeyman, Pat
Bills to
Mahomes,
the
is not
Bills
there
to the
this year, brother.
championship. Hey, look,
The
Bills to the
boogeyman's not
championship.
there. Lamar is not there. Joe Burrow is not there. And look at you creeping in at the 6th
Look
seed.
at Josh Allen in there.
To go play Jacksonville, who Trevor
Pink
Lawrence
Panther
this
in his
year.
way up in there, huh?
Trevor Lawrence, like, I thought he was left for dead on the side of the road. I know Jacksonville paid him just because they don't know how to handle contracts anyways. Trevor Lawrence got a new OC, and oh shit, look at them winning the AFC South and doing something. So
Yeah,
Kev,
man. Fuck the Jaguars, man. I'm going Bills.
Joshy boy on the road playing the fucking Pert Plus supermodel here. Who you picking? You picking Trevor Lawrence? You taking Josh Allen?
Hey, man, fuck the Jags. You know what I'm saying? Bills Mafia. You know what I'm saying? That's just to the core, right? Buffalo. I want, man, Buffalo blow. Hey, look, I like that. Look, we gonna throw that up there for him one time. Buffalo blow. I like Buffalo blow. Hey, because they done blew everything. It's the curse. They cursed, dog. But I think, hey, I said it funnily, but I'm telling you, this might be the year that he break the curse. You know what I'm saying? No Lamar Jackson, no Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got none of them in your way. You got all these fresh faces in here right now. The only person you probably got to worry about is Matt Stafford and Brock Purdy. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, you ain't got nobody in your way, especially not no fucking Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Get him the fuck out of here. Sunshine. Get Sunshine up out of here, man. If y'all don't do that, I'll probably never talk good about you ever in life.
So you're going Bills?
Bills Mafia.
I see this game going one of two ways. Either, I mean, who the fuck did the Bills have to throw the goddamn ball to? They got a run game. You got Allen, you got James Cook. James Cook actually won the rushing title this year. You got that going for you. You got
they got the running back.
You got goddamn it, Keon Coleman, 2 tight ends that are all deep, mid grade. You got nothing else, brother. Jacksonville had one of the best defenses all season, but that offense is fucking hit and miss. If the Bills come out and get the ball and run one, put one up in your ass to start the game, then that might be the way the game
Dalton
goes.
Kincaid, Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, you got Dalton Kincaid. You
got
fuck the other white dude too.
Man, I bet that, man, you can still pick somebody up right now, though, can't you? Can't you actually waiver off the waiver or something?
No, they're not on your roster. You can't do that. But my thing is that
I wouldn't be surprised if they did it already.
If I'm telling you, if the Bills don't get on their ass early, then you don't have the defense. You don't have the boys on defense,
right?
To compete in this game. So I think this is either Bills get on them early and stay on them, or Jacksonville wins by 7 to 10 points. But I am going to go ahead and go against you for the first time this entire time. Let's go, Sunshine.
Oh man, I'm not messing around.
It's not
with
because I'm a Josh Allen hater or nothing like that. I just the curse is real. If Jim Kelly couldn't do it 3-4 times, Josh Allen, if the boogeyman ain't there and everybody else that you're afraid of and can never get past is not there, then you crept in at the 6th seed, the 6th, Cap. Not anything above that. The 6th.
Hey, I mean,
go hang out with your pregnant wife, bro.
At least he tried. You know what I'm saying? At least he tried.
Now, moving on, in my opinion, which is the most interesting game other than the Bears-Packers, the Texans versus the Steelers. And you know how I feel about the Steelers, but let me go ahead and kick this one off for you right quick. If there's anything I hate in life more than the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's Aaron Rodgers. And I got to give credit where credit's due. You won the 2nd weakest division that's normally a perennial powerhouse this year. And I feel like the Steelers beat the Ravens. Sorry, I don't feel like that. They did. That's fact. Last week. You're playing a kind of similar offensive team here. The Texans are going to want to run the ball. They've been so splotchy all season with Nico Collins and throwing to whoever. The Texans are going to want to try to run the ball against Pittsburgh.
Right.
If Derrick Henry didn't do it, can you do it? But the difference here is that the Texans got the number 1 defense in football. So, Aaron Rodgers, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah.
Personally, not just because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers hater and an Aaron Rodgers hater. This game is in Pittsburgh. CJ Stroud is a bitch from going to Ohio State and cannot play in the cold. I'm going Aaron Rodgers moves on to play the Broncos next week.
Is that what you call it?
CJ Stroud can't play in the cold, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, what if he been practicing in the winter all winter? And then you know what I'm saying? What if he went to Alaska or Colorado or something and just been
But
out
you
there?
haven't. You've been sitting your whole ass on the bench because you were injured. So I'm telling you right now, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go ahead and take Pittsburgh stealing this one.
All right.
Playoffs? Don't talk
Okay,
about
man.
playoffs. You
We
kidding
talk
me?
about playoffs, man.
Playoffs?
Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to Joshua and everybody, man. Like, comment, subscribe on the way in and on the way out. Start the Top Sports Podcast. And then, so you saying Pittsburgh and
I
Denver?
don't want to. I feel like I need to.
Hey, well, Denver, man.
No, we're not talking about Denver. You're picking the winner of the Texans and the Steelers.
Um,
We're looking towards the future. We're looking towards right now.
I hate to say it, but Texas defense is solid right now, and Aaron Rodgers didn't. I don't think he did shit when they play him before.
They get DK back this week. I mean, that may be something. I don't know. I'm not. He might have
That's
choked
gonna be
somebody.
even worse because that's gonna give him that they're gonna take him away again. They just gonna take him out. It's like he's not even there. They're
I mean,
gonna instantly cancel him out.
Shit, he'll probably take himself out.
Hey, man, but Aaron Rodgers made some weapons over there. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. Them guys that showed up last
Yeah,
week.
no. These two teams have not played each other this season.
Oh, so this is the first time they get to see each other at any time. Huh? This is gonna be a good one, man. This is one of the ones where it's hard to choose right here. That's like it started off for the first two games. On the other side, I'm gonna end it off the same way over here. Pittsburgh, slow starters. You know what I'm saying? They got unless they get that jump off the wheel. Aaron Rodgers come out there feeling like Aaron Rodgers, like
This I don't feel like
you
this
know.
is a game of who's going to win. I think it's a who has to win.
Yeah, it's
This
definitely
could be the
yeah,
ugliest showdown
yeah,
of this. This could be a fucking 11-8 game for some reason.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't see
I
this
agree.
being very high scoring. I think this could just be a well, God damn it, somebody's got to move on sort of game, and that's fuck it, man. I hate that. I hate saying that.
What's that?
That's just the way it is. I hate picking Aaron Rodgers. I hate the Steelers, dog. Like I really do. Every time I'm watching a Steelers game and they just zoom in on Aaron Rodgers' stupid fucking face, it just puts the shit out of me. Like, I can't even describe like the anger I feel when I see it. Like when he was in a Packers jersey, it was one thing. When it was in a Jets, like I'm not even a Packers hater. I was just like, he's got a stupid fucking face. I think when he was in a Jets jersey, I'm just like, sucks to be you. And then now he's in Pittsburgh, and they just every time something happens, he just looks like an asshole. And I don't like it, dog. I don't.
Man, then to add on to that, I see you dropped some more info in here for us to know. Playoff teams that have never won the Super Bowl are the Bills, the Texans, the Chargers, Panthers, and the Jaguars, with the Texans and the Jaguars being the two lead, like they the last two extended. Then they get
Well, the Panthers and the Jaguars both became teams the same year.
okay, right, yeah, and the Texans too, right? Or
No,
was
the Texans were
they was
later on.
before? Later on, it was later on. All three of those teams though are expansion teams. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say. Like
Kind of. The Texans were the Oilers.
Texas was the Oilers,
But also like
and then the Oilers turned into
Oilers
the
moved to
Titans.
Tennessee, so it is what it is.
Right. Yeah. So I guess they could count. I guess they not involved as much as the Panthers and the Jags is. I guess So yeah. With that being even said, though, them five teams in general, and we all know the Bills Mafia been cursed since fucking Jim Kelly. You know what I mean? They just never. I don't know, but I think, like I said, break the ice, Josh Allen. This is probably your last chance too. And then I'm gonna tell Mike Tomlin too. This is probably your last chance too of having to coach a dog because the way they've
Okay,
been
hold
firing
on,
all these other
real
coaches.
quick. I like what you just did. Let's segue into this next one.
Yeah.
Current
Yeah.
open NFL head coaching positions. Cap, in your opinion, Mike Tomlin gets ran through by the Texans this week. Is Mike Tomlin gone too?
Hell yeah. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. In a hurry. Right. He done been around almost 20 years now. Get him out of here. Tomlin going to Miami. He can go anywhere but in Pittsburgh because they don't need it no more, bro. It's time for them to get on somewhere with him, man. Like all the moves been made because of probably something he done said. Man, Harbaugh to Vegas. I definitely see Jim Harbaugh somewhere in there, or to Miami, one of the two, Miami or the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? We were saying McDaniels is gonna be a coordinator coach or something, but
Well, hear
Mike
me
Tomlin,
out on this real quick.
Mike Tomlin, he's definitely out of there.
Last week, the Steelers and the Ravens, the winner won the AFC North. Do you feel like whoever lost was going to be out regardless?
Yes.
I did not feel that way. I thought that if Tomlin lost, he was gone. I thought that I didn't expect that 18. I mean, Tomlin's been on the Pittsburgh
Almost 20 years.
Forever. Harbaugh was with the Ravens for 18 years, went to the playoffs 12 times.
In
that 18 years,
the same
you
time.
won one Super Bowl, right? So as soon as Harbaugh left and kept, as a Browns fan, Kevin Stefanski got fired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, we got Zach Taylor for the Bengals, who luckily held on to his job, in my opinion. Nothing you can do about Joe Burrow being hurt. That probably changed the entire trajectory of your season. But if Mike Tomlin is gone this year too,
mm-hmm.
that division is wide the fuck open moving forward.
Yeah.
3 new head coaches, getting rid of 2 that have been there 15 plus years. And I'm a believer that if Mike Tomlin gets ran through by the Texans, he's gone.
Yeah, he's out of there. And I'm saying I'm sticking to that.
You can't be 500 every year. You can't be. You have 1 Super Bowl. Congratulations. You cannot be 500 every year. If the Ravens got rid of Harbaugh, if the Pittsburgh Steelers do not get rid of Tomlin, and he refuses to change up his everything he's got going on,
right?
He's got to go too, right?
Yes. Get him out of here. It's time for the Patriots. It's time. I mean, not the Patriots. It's time for the Steelers to get a whole new coaching outlook. You know what I'm saying? I bet money when that coaching position switch up, and a few of them members leave with Tomlin, which I'm sure they will. You know what I'm saying? So at least 2 or 3 of them is gonna leave with them. Once they do, I'm thinking that it's gonna switch up for the better.
If Tomlin beats the Texans, is he safe?
Right, yeah, Bill Cowher, yeah, and then Bill Cowher, it was like, yeah, that was like a Steve Kerr coming in to Mark Jackson team in Golden State, like, you know what I'm saying? Tomlin came in on Bill Cowher's success of building that Steelers team when they.
Well, you already had Big Ben and the bus and the boys.
Exactly, yeah, and it was you got the bus, bro, behind you. Like who gonna say anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go win. You feel me? Like, and that's another thing. Like, you still had some great players to ride with. You feel me at that time? So of course you got a hell of a chance. And then when you come off somebody's tutelage and you come right in and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? They gonna hold you. Once he did that, they held him to that regard for all this time. But it's crazy because we don't watch a lot of good coaches within time get let go, and they done been in higher regards of Mike Tomlin and done won way more and got way more better experience than Mike Tomlin, and then got fired for less. You know what I'm saying? Let alone we done watch Mike Tomlin go 18 years, almost 20 years.
I just
and
being
go, man,
consistently average.
Just barely though. Like not even consistently, just barely though. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is just like, Nate, in my opinion, Harbaugh had way more to lose he's been higher touted this entire time than Tomlin.
Yeah.
I think Pittsburgh was just like, I mean, this dude's all right. Like, let's not rock the boat.
Right.
Harbaugh has been the 1 seed and gotten blown the fuck out in the second round of the playoffs before. But he's had that squad around him, you know what I mean? Tomlin has always had a defense like Pittsburgh, you know, going through the coordinators and everything through the years, have always had the squad, you know, to have a defense. The Ravens on paper this year, I thought they were going to have the best defense in football. At the beginning of the season, fantasy ESPN fantasy football, whoever you follow fantasy on, had the Ravens ranked as the number 1 defense. And Harbaugh's a defensive guy, right?
Yeah.
How are they fucking ranked number 24? I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about injuries. This next man up. Half of your team was still healthy.
Yeah.
Y'all fucked up, man. You want to know, I think that the major disconnect was here is that you had reports coming out of, Lamar is tired and sleeping at meetings. And that's the first time in like the history of this team that you're having some petty ass rumors or news come out about that team. And I think it came down to ownership where they're like, do we keep the quarterback that we just paid a boatload of fucking money? Or do we keep the coach that's been faithful to us, but those two fucking butt heads and can't get along? So at that point in time, rip off the Band-Aid, get rid of the coach. You're already paying the quarterback. Lamar Jackson's like a $72.5 million cap hit if you were to try to do something with him this year.
Yeah, man. Joshua said the only reason they fired Harbaugh was because the relationship between him and Lamar sour, and the organization chose a QB over the coach, which is a smart thing.
Exactly. You had to make a move. You're either
got to make a move.
One or the other was your dude. You can't have both anymore.
Facts.
That honeymoon's over. You know what I mean?
Big facts. I agree on that wholeheartedly.
But see, here's my thing. Like when the Harbaugh news came out, they said 7 teams have already reached out to him. I don't know who reports this shit. You know what I mean? So 6 of the teams were the other coaching vacancies. And there was 1 team that was unreported at the time that still had a head coach. And that entire time, I thought it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because you were that close to doing it, making the playoffs, but you weren't. And then today, after Monday press conference, where a Dolphins owner came out and said, we're firing a general manager. Mike McVape will be big influential on helping us find the new guy that's going to lead us into the future, this, that, and the other thing. Other than give it 36 hours, Harbaugh's fired. Mike McVape's gone too now.
Yeah.
You know,
they say, and then, you know, fucking too cool over there.
Yeah, fucking Dolphin Scarface looking motherfucker is gone now. Do you think that is directly linked to Harbaugh being available? Because I'll tell you what, if I'm John Harbaugh, I am sitting back and I'm looking at every team that has offered me a job.
Yeah, I'm looking at everybody before I jump right in.
Like the Dolphins. What do I have with the Dolphins? Okay, the same situation Cleveland has, but for a shorter period or longer period of time. You paid Tua, who can't even fucking write his name down on a piece of paper nowadays.
Right.
Or Cleveland, like in my opinion, has the best roster front to back. If you're looking for like something consistent, and you have picks and everything else, that's something to work with. But you're not going to go in your own division. Yeah. If I'm Harbaugh and like the Tampa Bay job becomes available, bam, fucking tell me where to sign.
Hell yeah.
I got Ibuka, I got Baker, I got young running backs, I got this. Well, you know, Levante David is going to retire, but that's the stock that you need if you're a big time head coach to make something happen.
Yeah, I was just watching.
You want to go to fucking Oakland?
I was just looking at some stuff.
Hired Pete Carroll for 3 years and got rid of him after 1. Had Chip Kelly and fucking let his ass go. Geno Smith ain't your quarterback. All you have is you have 2 tight ends, Max Crosby and Ashton Genty. I don't want that fucking job. Tennessee, what do you have? Cam Ward?
I mean, somebody could take that Raiders team and make them good though, bro. Like they just got poor staff over there, period.
You got poor ownership as well, which is
nobody is showing nobody love over there. It's a dog-eat-dog world over there right now.
That's the problem with the Browns job. Jimmy Haslam fucking sucks as an owner. He wants to be Jerry Jones, but he's not. I think that Tennessee job is fucking terrible. I think Cap, can you pull that up in the private chat real quick?
What's that?
The list of openings right now. It'll be the top one, just so we can look at a list here real quick and kind of run down things. Harbaugh apparently is the prettiest girl at the dance, right?
No, I wouldn't pick Harbaugh first. To be honest,
you're gonna go with you're not gonna go with experience. You're gonna go with somebody new and fucking wing it and see what's going on.
Yep. Let's see. I'm pulling up this. They got the team. They got the pictures of the teams. They don't got the.
That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. You just need the teams that are available.
Stefanski, I'm not picking that motherfucker up for nothing. How about that?
See, I think Stefanski on a team like Atlanta would make sense. You already have.
He need to go somewhere.
You already have
pieces. He's not
there.
in charge. That's where he need to go.
You have the pieces there already.
He didn't want to be no coach in the first damn place. His energy was giving off that.
No, that's because that's when you got a bad owner.
No, he's just horrible. He's horrible anyway, bro.
So these are the current available all 8 of these.
Horrible as hell.
So we know that Harbaugh is not going back to Baltimore. If I'm one of these teams and I'm looking for somebody, the Dolphins also now need a new GM. I believe the Falcons also need a new GM. The Browns kept their GM. I think the Giants kept their GM. So, like, if you're Harbaugh and the Dolphins, like, just opened up this availability, like, John, come here. And you don't even know what the fuck this dude's looking for.
Right.
If you're the Dolphins, you better hope you get somebody like John Harbaugh that can come in and be like, look, we're not blowing – the new GM is going to want to go balls to the wall and try to make a point and try to trade the future for right now to try to do something. That's the scary thing about these teams that have a new GM and a new head coach coming in.
Man, Stefanski, bro, Stefanski did not get bullied out there.
That's the problem with the teams that have the double up though. You got the new GM and the new head coach coming in that haven't worked together or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them want to make a splash immediately and say, "Fuck your future. We need to do something now to keep." I
feel like that's how they. I feel like some of these coaches need to get together with some of these coaches that got fired and make something like that going into.
I feel like that Dolphins job. I want no fucking part of that.
Yeah, but somebody can turn that around. Harbaugh probably the only person that can turn that around.
Thank you, Josh. Why not Kevin Stefanski? He hasn't had any fucking weapons, and when he did, he was successful.
Bro, think about all the coaches.
It's not his fault that Jimmy Haslam traded for Odell when he got there. Is that his fault? Jimmy Haslam sold the fucking farm for Deshaun Watson?
Man, look. Yes, it is. Hey, look.
It's not his fault. I think the Dolphins, the Raiders, the Dolphins, and the Titans are the jobs that I don't fucking want. You need somebody experienced to come in and take over Arizona. Because you gotta
Harbaugh. That's where Harbaugh need to go.
You gotta get Kyler Murray the fuck out of there.
That's where Harbaugh need to go.
What does the Cardinals have? You got Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison who hasn't done shit in 2 years. You got nothing going for you. The Giants, at least you got a fresh foundation. You got a Jackson Dart. You got a Cam Scottigo. You have a decent defense. You got a hell of a defensive line. You got all them boys on that defensive line. That's okay. Cleveland, if you're working with Andrew Berry, if you don't fucking hate having to work with the owner, that could be okay. Mm-hmm. Arthur Blank seems like an all right dude in Atlanta. I think that the three you want to avoid, brother, are Miami, Tennessee, and
bro, you
Arizona.
Still got weapons in Miami, though, bro. You got Waddle over there still, bro. You got the lineup over there, bro.
You got Achane.
Like Tua, I feel like Tua is the problem in Miami, not the coaching. So they might have did the wrong thing in Miami, if you ask me. Miami might have had a chance if they would have put another quarterback in Tua position. Tua shouldn't have never even came back when he just got hurt the last time and then it died out there on the field.
Tua has to wear a helmet at home nowadays, motherfucker. Tua eats crayons to survive.
That's ridiculous. I'm just saying. Like, I think it was silly of them, but if they to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Tennessee, he can go to Tennessee. McDaniel's will have a quicker chance of getting picked up than Stefanski would. Stefanski is more of
Nah, man. I think
OC or something. He need to be like
Stefanski's a
another
coach.
OC or something.
McDaniel's is an OC right now. And then you go to a team like honestly, like I know that. So I don't know how many people know this. At one point in time, the Cleveland Browns had Mike McVay as a wide receiver coach, and it was him and Shanahan. And the Browns organization as a whole, the owner, fucking stand this motherfucker, he needs to get rid of the team, does not treat people very well like that. McVay was there when they drafted Johnny Football. And then we all know how that turned out, and not fucking good. And then we just started Freddie Kitchens head rolled, and was it Hugh Jack? Everybody else's fucking head rolled. That was just an entire fuck up. Stefanski helped put things together, but a lot of that was Andrew Berry, in my opinion, that helped make the moves and do everything else. I think that what you had Andrew Berry, who wanted to keep the coach and the owner happy, and he couldn't do both, so he kissed the right ass and kept his job. I think that Andrew Berry is a hell of a GM for the Browns, but if Stefanski, as a coach, can do it if he has the supporting cast around him and somebody that believes in him. You know what I mean? But if I'm like I said, if you're the Dolphins and you don't have an experienced coach, like if let's say Harbaugh goes to the Dolphins and you can tell that new GM, shh, baby boy, I've been here before. Well, look at a quarterback in free agency. We're not trading this year's first round pick and the next two to go up and get Mendoza just because you want to make a splash. That's what the Dolphins need to do. I don't know what the fuck the Ravens are going to do. I don't know what half these teams are going to do. The Giants, in my opinion, you need somebody that's looking at this and like, all right, well, we've got pieces. The Cardinals and Titans, man, I want no fucking part of, unless you're a first time head coach and you're looking to hopefully make a splash, man, because I don't think that's a good situation.
Man, well, I feel like John Harbaugh, McDaniel, they looking to get picked up. Somebody been watching them. I'm agree with Joshua. He said in the comments, McDaniel going to the Lions and being an OC would be nuts because his swag is damn near, it matches the atmosphere. You feel me? Like how they roll over there. So I'm agree with that one too. But I know them two cats off the line are definitely getting picked up, and maybe Stefanski and somebody could team up and go into somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what need to be happening. Some of these coaches need to be realizing where they belong. Because you showing them when you in the highest position, you making the poorest decisions. You know what I'm saying? So
you get Stefanski and Raheem Morris working together, offense, defense. That could work. You know what I mean?
So yeah, because Ryan Morris got a defensive rapport. You know,
but that's
not
that. You see, like that was not a fit with the Falcons. You know what I mean? Like
right.
You get, like I said, you get people like that can team up. Like as a Browns fan,
or
I hope
if
the Browns
go to Miami and bring over somebody like that.
I know that it's not going to happen.
Vice versa.
Like, as a Browns fan, I want to promote Jim Schwartz, who's been a head coach before, to head coach again. And then his first move as head coach is said, Tommy Reese, go coach Pee Wee football because you fucking suck dick at life. We want nothing to do with you. You haven't been good at quarterback at Notre Dame, at OC at Notre Dame, at Alabama. Everything you've done, you fucking failed at. You suck. Go somewhere else. But like, I don't think that unless you hire like a McDaniels and let somebody like that run the offense, I don't think that, like, to me, that is like the answer for the Browns. I don't think that a lot of these teams have an answer. I think you're just putting faces in places. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Giants. That's another spot.
Yeah, no, I think the Giants isn't a bad option, but like Arizona, I mean, I don't know anything about Arizona's owner. I haven't heard anything negative about him. He put his foot right up Cliff Kingsbury's ass after he fucked up real quick. You know what I mean? But out of all these jobs, Cap, if you were offered a job, which one of them are you taking?
Bro, I'm going with a few trades, like not even a few trades, maybe one trade for a wide receiver.
No, you're not the GM, you're the coach.
I know.
Which coaching position are you taking?
I'm taking the Browns.
I appreciate you saying that. Joshua, since you're the fucking all-star today, brother, if
Right.
you're the coach, if you're a first-time head coach or you're Harbaugh, which job are you taking, Joshua?
Man, I'm taking that Browns job. That's what I'm taking. It's an upside. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that you have like the option, like you don't have to pay Njoku this
No,
year.
I
You can
definitely
move on
agree.
from
Yeah,
that.
the less you hear about the owners, the less they do it messing around with the shit that need. You know what I mean? They need to let their people they hired take care of, because
Yeah.
you stay out the business, it would always roll good. Look, probably the Giants. That's a good one.
Kev, I appreciate you saying Browns. I think that the Browns have a bunch of pieces around them. I'm not opposed to looking at that Falcons job. I mean, you
Giants got tons of pieces.
the Giants
Scatterbo.
are
That
thank
dude is
you, Joshua.
crazy.
Giants, you got an up and coming roster. Like I said, you got defensive talent.
Mhm.
You got some picks. You know, the thing that's surprising to me out of all of this is that Aaron Glenn is still sitting there with the Jets.
You said who?
Aaron Glenn and the Jets, brother. Like, granted, it's not his fault that you traded away your entire fucking team. You know, like you traded away your entire defense, your best two defense players, and now you're literally sitting on Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson and
Right.
nothing else. But honestly, I thought that Jets job would have been open too. And they got 3 first-round picks this year, I believe, and at least 2 the following year.
Yeah. I don't know. Man, it's open out here, y'all, in the field at the quarterback. I mean, not the quarterback. Sorry about that. The NFL coach position, at least, as y'all just seen, 7 teams? You know what I'm saying? 8 to be exact.
And then possibly, like you're telling me right now that if McDermott for the Bills loses or Tomlin loses, that
They
might
out of
not be a
there.
job opening too.
Both of them.
We
expeditiously.
could have 10 openings by the end of this weekend.
Expeditiously. and Tomlin is going to override a lot of people. I know somebody looking, you know, he definitely can go somewhere to a Cleveland or a New York.
No, bro.
Hey, watch.
The offer ain't even on the table, brother. No, Tomlin needs to go to college.
Oh, okay.
Let's not be
That's what
disrespectful.
They do, huh? They retire and go to college anyway.
With that piss and vinegar Tomlin has,
okay,
you need to go deal with the young folks
to revive. So he can revive a team with that. I can dig it.
I'm telling you right now, Tomlin, I think would be at this stage in his career a way better college coach than if the Steelers get rid. Fuck, Tomlin could be at the Steelers for another 7 years.
Right.
Watch them go 10-7 next year and make a wild card berth again. He's still not gone.
Yeah. I wouldn't pick the Falcons. They need a quarterback too right now.
I feel like a dickhead for saying that Tomlin.
That's why I said the Browns. I would go to the Browns. The Browns situation is more controlled at this point than it is out of control like it was.
Tomlin's biggest fallback is that he's loyal to his fellow coaches. If Tomlin would have moved on OCs years ago from Matt Canada and all these other motherfuckers that he had, he would never be in the shoes that he's in right now. He's always had a defensive coordinator.
Mike Tomlin been in these shoes for the past couple of years. That's why he always play. That's why we always see him play hard as hell towards the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the playoffs, we see him get to doing all the crazy play tricks and all this. Like, man, you supposed to do this shit all the way. Game 1 to goddamn game 18. Do all that shit.
He does just enough to not get fired
every time. It's sickening. It's like everybody done shifted around coaches, y'all. We done seen this. And Tomlin, it just so happened John Harbaugh, only 2 motherfuckers we ain't seen budge, not once. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what are we waiting on? What are we waiting for? You know what I'm saying?
So, Cap, I feel like this is a great time to say goodbye to everybody. Before we do that, Jay Alexander, Preston, our fucking MVP of the day, Joshua. Thank you for coming through, man.
Man, appreciate you popping
up. You can damn near help control running the show.
Yeah.
Glad of you, brother.
Out to you, man. Dropping gems in there, man. Keeping the contact flowing in the comments. Hope you subscribed and hit that all button in on the way in and told the guys on the way out. You feel me? We appreciate the love. And another thing, you know what I'm saying? In the comments too, why whoever in there besides Joshua, what y'all think about the Trae Young trade, man? Let us know. He got traded for CJ McCollum and another, I can't remember the other guy, but
Does it matter? Two. All
man,
right,
appreciate the
let
sub.
me go and break this down. Two bullshit NBA teams made a
Man.
trade
But
for
it's not
CJ
about the
McCollum,
bullshit
who ain't been
teams,
shit
bro.
since he played with Dame.
It's
But
not about the
luckily,
bullshit team. Let me
Trey
look, look,
Young's
look.
finally free.
Let me say this, right? Let me break it down a little bit, right? They bullshit right now. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're just zooming in on me like I got something to say, brother. All I'm saying is, well, you got
I
the
don't think it
second.
was a bad
You got
trade.
two teams that are under 500 in the NBA that made a trade, and Trey Young's not even good enough to be on the All-Star team or the Olympic team.
But look
But
though,
this is news.
but look, Trae Young is a qualified 20 and 10 player. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
This was
over 20
this
if
trade
on a good
happened
night.
5 years ago between the Blazers
This is still
and
happening
the
right now.
and the Hawks. I'll be for it.
Trade man, no, if this would have
Bro,
happened,
this ain't this brother. This ain't CJ that played with
the
Dame.
the timing
And Atlanta
sucks.
is everybody on that team hates Trey Young for some reason.
The
Trey,
timing sucks, bro. But no, they don't hate Trae Young. It's the fact that they got Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is a fucking walking, talking triple double, bro. And he been going buku. You hear me? And it don't take nothing like it don't take nothing but that to get a motherfucker booted up out here, especially if they've been dealing with what they've been dealing with for the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? You can't win no more with them type of guards too. Like the guard situation is changing because the big man. You see how many tall the players is on the court these days, bro. If you're not over 6'8", you know what I'm saying? You ain't shit out there. You know what I mean? Your average point guard is 6'8", at least 6'7", 6'8". Kobe Bryant height. You know what I'm saying? If you're not taller than Kobe, get your ass out the way because you're gonna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We got people like Wemby, man, spider linking over people, bro. Like
I just
you
like how
gotta
you're
you
like
gotta be prepared.
you want to know how you can tell an NBA team's good? They're so tall.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, everybody right now, like your average point guard is 6'6", maybe taller. You got LeBron James at 6'8" right now at point guard. Luka Doncic, 6'8", 6'10", or something like that. You know what I mean? Point guard.
This
Like
CJ, I'm telling you right now, the Atlanta though, this team 5 years ago might have been something. CJ McCollum, Luke Kennard, Kristaps Porzingis, Zachary Rocher, like that. That's
Kristaps is about to retire, bro. He just got sick with something like he been fighting it when even when he was with the Celtics. That's why
it.
we
Sure as fuck
took
was
that.
a
That's why we
swag
took
through
that
because
chopper and got
he ain't
rid
been
of him,
shit in
bro. That's why the
7 years.
Celtics got rid of him.
We're looking at the Wizards right now.
No, the
Oh,
Celtics taller than a lot of
this is a
Celtics
great
taller than
trade
what
for
you
them.
think.
Like I said, 5 years ago when Chris Middleton was worth a shit, and Alex Sarr is decent. Marvin Bagley, well, whatever. Why the fuck are we even talking about this? I'm sorry, but I'm just
It's man, it's
why the
just the
fuck are we talking about this?
it's the logistics of the trade more so where the person is going. You know what I'm saying? Like and how they got like. Of course, it's a bad time in trade, but it's a win for the Wizards to me because like they just got an all-star caliber player where they can actually take a chance at building something with some people or actually getting a shot at getting somebody. As in the Atlanta, they in the whole rebuild mode. As we if you can't tell right now,
You
then
traded
you're
a junior
blind.
brother. You traded a junior bacon cheeseburger for a Whopper Junior. That's all you did.
All right, look, I'm telling you right now, Trae Young still got some withdrawal in that tank, man. I'm telling you. And next year we gonna see. Watch, because Washington gonna make some splashes, get rid of some more
I've been
people.
hearing that about Trey Young since his rookie
You
season.
know what I'm
Just
saying? They
watch.
gonna
Just
they
watch.
gonna get rid of some more. They gonna get. I'm just saying in general, like as far as what they look gonna be, it's gonna be totally different over there. John Morant not about to be in Memphis. So
Nope.
who's to say what's gonna happen, bro? Like it's gonna get sticky out here, man. Watch what
John
I tell
Morant's
you.
gonna be pulling guns on somebody in Milwaukee soon.
Man, down to Milwaukee to Giannis, but they ain't gonna keep Giannis over there because Giannis about to leave too. So I mean, like it's a lot of teams that's about to move around with their star players. Giannis would have been left at the beginning of the season if he just felt like, all right, let me just ride it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna walk off. He too loyal, man. He loyal to the
They
soil,
don't
man.
even
He
need
he gonna
Giannis. They
stick it
got
out.
Thanos up there. He's good.
Man, get out of here. Here you go, dude.
Thanasis and Tuco.
Theo nasty,
And they
dude.
got the third one too, I think.
Yeah, they got the little brother over there too now. But I think he in the G League probably still.
Yeah, they got
You know what I'm
Thanos.
saying?
They don't need Giannis.
But man, I appreciate everybody, man, swinging up in here, man, holding it down with us.
Throw the
Shout
Towel
out to the
Sports
whole chat
Podcast.
for real. To the homie Josh while was up in here. Shout out to everybody else that tuned in from Twitch and YouTube. Spam the comments, 3T's on your way out. Subscribe on your way out. Like us on Twitch. Definitely gonna be trying to get like some sports gaming content over there. I think I'm gonna start doing that, playing basketball and football games and shit like that over there on the Twitch channel, just to keep the engagement going with the people because y'all been watching us. Yeah, man. Look, Theo Nass has got the
He
best
even
job
knows
in
how
the
to spell
world.
Thanos correctly. That's my dog.
Hey, watch your brother play 1% of the money. Hey, that's the truth, man. Hey, other than that, man, Ace, love you, brother. Appreciate you, man, coming in here and getting busy with me today, man. It's your boy Captain Great, man. Shout out to the Pharaoh, shout out to Travio, shout out to Ron, shout out to the chat, shout out to the Facebook family, shout out to everybody, man, that's holding us down, following us. Keep supporting us. Share the episode. Subscribe. Hit that all button.
Don't be a
Anything.
dick. It takes 3 seconds to just go bam, bam, bam.
Two. Soon
Yeah.
as you look at the screen, bam, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We out here though, y'all.
Thou shall not be a dick. Look at the Amish beard. We're
Look.
trying to become better.
Man, we trying to do something.
I was TV trained with under Al Snow, Doug Basham, Mason Maria, Josh Ashcraft, Southern Discomfort. Like I got to learn from some of these people that have been and where I want. You want to learn from people that have been